Hi, this is Dr. Jared Garris. I'm the Glenn County Health Officer, and I'd like to do a weekly review for August 6th, 2020. So first off, CalRedie is having problems. Now, CalRedie is the program that all the labs send in their information to, and then it gives us to us. So for like with COVID, it gives us all the people who have tested, whether they be positive or negative, and then we get the information from CalRedie, and that's what allows us to be able to do our contact tracing and that kind of thing. Well, unfortunately, CalRedie is a 15-year-old program, and it never was designed for the kind of volume that COVID-19 has been generating. We track a lot of other things like tuberculosis and gonorrhea and chlamydia and Shigella and some different infectious processes, and that's really what it was designed for. It wasn't designed for a pandemic. And so, like I mentioned last time, that I think the state had down that we were at 160 per 100,000 for the number of new cases per 100,000, and we were at 432 when we went ahead and calculated it out. And so the state program, CalRedie has just been kind of falling farther and farther behind. On July 25th, there was the servers went down completely, and they have been just trying to get things up and running since then. So the state thinks that maybe as much as even 50% of the test results haven't been making it into the CalRedie system. Our numbers have been down a little bit more this week. I don't know if that's because our numbers are really down or if it's because of CalRedie. We have had the big places where we usually get our lab results from have been faxing us the results, and so it'll be interesting to see. When CalRedie is up and running well, what our cases look like, and they're expecting that to happen Wednesday or Thursday of next week. So we'll see kind of what that ends up looking like. As far as some other updates, we've had 2 deaths this last week. Both were in their 60s. More information has come out about the school waiver program, and I'm really excited about this. We need to get before we thought that we had to get completely off the monitoring list, and that would be at 100 new cases per 100,000, and we're allowed 200. So last week we're at 432, but that's a lot easier to get to 200 than it is to 100. And so I think this is really, really good news. The other thing that came out about the waiver process is that it's for 6th grade and under. Unfortunately, that probably means most of junior high and high school kids, it's going to be a while before they return back to school in person. I will mention that it does look like it's a pretty rigorous process. So, we have to be average that 200 new cases per 100,000 for 14 days. And when we do that, and we finally meet that process or that criteria, it's a pretty rigorous process after that. So it might take, it won't be probably overnight. It won't be the next day that we're able to open our schools. So we'll try and do what we can to get prepared, but it does look like it's a pretty rigorous process. The other thing that I'm really excited about is we are teaming up with Glenn County Office of Education, and we're going to be having some material that comes out from them. The focus is going to be on trying to lower the number of COVID cases so that we can get kids back in the classroom. And I'm really excited about some of their advertising campaigns that they've got planned. I think that it's going to be really good. So that is our review for the week. Thank you very much.